Good morning. Today we're in Acts chapter 7, verses 1 through 8. The high priest asks Stephen a simple question. Are these things so? In other words, are the accusations against you true? Stephen could have defended himself. Instead, he starts telling the story of God's people. He begins with Abraham. Brothers and fathers, hear me. The God of glory appeared to our father Abraham. Now, notice where Stephen starts. Not with himself, not with the accusations. He starts with God. God called Abraham before there was a nation of Israel, before there was a temple, before there was a law. God took the initiative. God told Abraham to leave his homeland and go to a place he would show him. And Abraham obeyed, even though he didn't know exactly where he was going. Then Stephen points out something interesting. God gave Abraham the promise of the land long before Abraham actually possessed it. In fact, Abraham lived as a foreigner there. Why? Because God's promises don't always happen immediately. Sometimes there is a waiting period between the promise and the fulfillment. Then Stephen reminds them that God promised Abraham descendants and established the covenant through Isaac, then Jacob, and the 12 patriarchs. And here's the key. Stephen is showing that God's plan has always been bigger than what people could see in the moment. Abraham didn't have all the answers. He simply trusted God and kept moving forward. And sometimes that's exactly what God asks us to do. Not to know everything, not to see the whole picture, just to trust Him enough to take the next step. And that's your reminder today. Faith is obeying God even when you can't see the entire road ahead. Thank you for watching.